one unheard message.
Wondering why? No, you ain't shy. I'ma say bye. But I know I won't think twice. Better let go of you.
Hey, what's up, my crowns and tiaras? Welcome to E-Toxic Tea Lounge. Everything in this video is allegedly. Let's talk. Now, if y'all do not know, I'm in college. I'm waiting for my next class. I'm actually kind of tired. It's a Tuesday. I look like blah. I feel like blah, but here I am trying to make this content. But anyway, today we are going to be discussing Baddies East, the latest episode. We're going to be also talking about, because y'all already know they filmed a reunion. Some drama happened on the reunion. They came online, started talking about it. We're going to get into some stuff. Then we're going to be talking about Chrisean. Okay, so the first thing I want to say is I want to just touch base on some things on the latest episode. The main things that people are talking about. For one, Sapphire and Sukihana. That whole situation regarding Sukihana versus Rolly and E.T. Okay, now a lot of people are saying, why you ain't fight? Why you ain't fight for her? Why you ain't run up? Why you this? Why you that? Why you that? Why you that? Now, Sapphire, we're going to get into what she says and everything else, but Sapphire basically made it seem as if, like, she wanted to bring the peace, make it a peaceful moment, try not to escalate the situation. She was trying to de-escalate the situation. Okay, now when it comes, it depends on the person and the friendship. Okay, now they're best friends. Sukihana and Sapphire, their energy and the way they perceive to make themselves is that, like, they're fighters. Like, they don't take it. And we seen Sapphire jumping up in Smiley face and bullying Mariah to go get the chain and doing this and doing that. Inserting herself in situations where she shouldn't even insert herself. It had nothing to do with her, right? The whole thing that had nothing to do with her, but she really don't like Smiley, okay? Because in one part of the next episode, Sapphire is basically having a sit down with Rolly and E.T. and them, and she's basically like, yeah, well, you know, she's sticking up for my ops, who was Smiley, because, you know, Sukihana had a sit down with Biggie and Smiley in the room. Sapphire don't like that. How the hell is Smiley your ops and you ain't really had no beef for real with her? The only times you even had an altercation with her is because you inserted yourself in something that had nothing to do with you. So at this point, it's like, I guess she pick and choose, because she's okay to jump in Smiley face and do all that extra stuff when something had nothing to do with her, but she can't even vocally speak up for her best friend. She didn't even have to fight, but she's a fighter. So that's what you would assume that would happen. If you are a fighter, then that's basically that's what you're going to do, right? Like me, I'm not a problematic person. I'm not inserting myself in it, and it has nothing to do with me or whatever the case may be. You understand what I'm saying? I am more of a don't put myself in a situation, okay? I'm not a fighter, but if I have to fight, then that's when I'm going to fight, okay? Now, Sapphire, she didn't even speak up verbally. She didn't even speak up verbally to defend her friend Sukihana. She was sitting on the side, watching them throw water in her face and saying this and doing that and teaming up on her. She didn't even verbally speak up. All she was doing was trying to push Sukihana away and then going in her face talking about, but you're not hearing me. You're not hearing me. Your friend is Sukihana is getting teamed up on. She's getting ganged up on. People's throwing liquids in her face and all type of stuff. And you think that Sukihana is going to be in a calm state of mind? No. And then they had to sit down. Sapphire started crying, apologizing, saying she was there, she was helping, blah, blah, blah. Sukihana said, listen, like, you supposed to ride for me. You know, one thing I don't like is when Sukihana or anybody does this to any type of human. Go get her. Go get it. Go do this. Go do this. People are not pets. People are not your attack dog. Okay. If Sapphire wanted to fight her, she would fight her. Okay. I don't think that's cute or relevant for a person to sick somebody with somebody as if they're a dog. It ain't gonna happen over here. Okay, don't try to make it seem like somebody has to do something for you. Do you understand what I'm saying? If a person is not gonna do it, they're just not gonna do it. Now, when it comes to their friendship, I can really see that they have a real friendship. You understand what I'm saying? Because even when they was in each other's face and stuff, they still didn't swing on each other and fight each other like Scotty and Natalie did, which we're about to talk about in a minute. But my thing is this. Sapphire should have at least spoke up verbally, okay? I just felt like it was a one-on-one fight. E.T. didn't even try to jump in or fight or whatever, so that was irrelevant. But if you see E.T. do something in your best friend's face, why not throw something in hers? Like, she could have did a little bit more, in my opinion, okay? I don't think I would just sit there and let my best friend get ganged up on and liquids thrown on her. She just had a one-on-one fight and then another person is tag teaming. No, it's not going to happen that way. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. And I just felt like, I don't know how that situation is going to go. Sometimes friendships run its course. I don't know how long actually they've been friends for, but we shall see how this is going to go, because just like Sukihana said in her statement, only Sapphire is there because Sukihana had to make an appearance or whatever, and she basically just put her on. You understand what I'm saying? Because where the hell did Sapphire come from? Like, right? So I just feel like Sapphire, and then she's talking about I'm building bonds with them and it's hard. Girl, Rolly and E.T., seriously, you're building bonds with them, knowing exactly how they get down. She has been kissing Rolly's buns a lot lately, talking about something. I know you, when they had that last conversation, I know you ain't like that. You was just trying to, girl, you don't know these girls. You do not know them. And that speaks volumes. Oh, I'm building bonds, and she made it seem as if she really don't want to get in the middle. Girl, it's not like Rolly and E.T. was your friends for years, and the same time as you knew Sapphire, and Sapphire is your best friend, but you knew these people for years, and you don't want to be in the middle. That's not the case. You barely know these girls. You're getting to know them, and you really trying to pick and choose a side? So Sukihana definitely feels some type of way about that, and she definitely was standoffish, and I don't blame her. Natalie and Scotty. I don't know what kind of friendship that is or whatever. It just seems like a little bit more to it. It seems like Natalie has something against Scotty. Now, we understand that Scotty has been like, I don't know what it is, but whatever she's getting money-wise or materialistic-wise or whatever from Zeus, Natalie, or whoever, is probably getting a little bit to her head. So that's why Natalie says she used the word entitlement. But I think that she means that Lemmy, okay? Lemmy is the CEO. He is the boss of Zeus, okay? And he clearly is, showing a little bit of favoritism to Scotty. And I think Natalie don't like that. So I think that's the reason why she got aggressive. And I applaud Scotty for doing her big one on Natalie. I don't care what nobody say. Yes, she had some scratches, and yes, she had a little thing on her head or whatever the case may be, but it don't matter. She still did her thing, okay? Coming from the Scotty that actually let Natalie put her hands on her and was crying about their friendship and all type of stuff, no. Okay, nobody is supposed to be putting their hands on you, period. So I applaud her for, trying to defend herself, but then they had a hug and cry out session at the end. And with a relationship and a friendship like that, I don't think it's going to end very well, because they're not really having any type of dialogue. They're not having no real sit down conversations. The problems is just going to keep escalating because there's a problem that's not being resolved. And I don't know how to really feel about that. And one more thing that I want to talk about this latest episode, Mariah Lynn. Mariah Lynn is becoming very annoying. She gonna go on that sprinter and go and take it upon herself to look up Sukihana's OnlyFans content and try to show the girls so they could talk about it. And Rolly takes the phone and talking about and start talking about Sukihana's cooch. Mariah Lynn, nobody asked you to do that. Like, nobody asked you to do that. And then you wonder why you in certain situations. I guess her storyline is drying up because Smiley was the storyline, and they're not really talking about the chain no more. So now I guess she's trying to make herself relevant in different situations that has nothing to do with her. Okay, and I hope Sukihana beat Mariah Lynn. I ain't gonna lie to you, but we do see in the next episode, Sapphire and Mariah Lynn has a little tussle. And I think that's whack off Sapphire also. You are ready to rumble and tumble with little bitty old Mariah Lynn, because her and Animac is like the littlest ones up there, right? She decided that she went to wrestle and tussle with Rumble with damn Mariah Lynn. But you could have that same energy with Rolling and E.T. for your best friend? Oh, no. I'm going to have a lot to say on the next episode. But anyways, let's get into Chrisean and her lies. Okay, so the first thing we're going to talk about, okay? Oh, matter of fact, let's get into the reunion drama first. Okay, let's get into the reunion drama. Okay, so before we talk about Chrisean, because I'm going to get into this, because I've been seeing a lot of y'all comments, and y'all just got to use your brain. All right, so regarding the reunion, you already know the fights happen. Taseki goes online. She said, we beat E.T. up. I beat her up. I constructed on her. Whatever. She's talking about she gave her a black eye. All type of stuff. Anna Mac is saying she gave her, that E.T. had a black eye. E.T. goes online with Liddy because y'all know Now That's TV people came up and pulled up over there for Scarface. Okay. And E.T. saying that, E.T. and the Now That's TV people saying that her Taseki eyes was closed. Right? So, E.T. goes online, okay? Her face looks hella puffy. Like, Botox puffy, jigsaw puffy, like, unbelievable puffer fish puffy. Okay, when I tell you, like, it doesn't look normal, like how her regular face is, because she do have cheekbones and stuff like that, but her face was, like, totally inflamed, to me, it looked like, and a lot of people online, okay? Taseki, we seen her with makeup on and filters and stuff like that, but she did go on, and people are, putting pictures in here and there, and it looks like she has, like, some type of an eye close at the end, like this. It wasn't even that close, but it was like a little dot or whatever. I don't know, but things are going to happen. That doesn't mean nobody lost, okay? You're going to have injuries in a fight. That's what's going to happen. You're supposed to happen because you're fighting. You understand what I'm saying? But we are going to see who won when the reunion comes, and everything that they're saying online, we're going to see if it's true or not, okay? Because E.T. said she got jumped. Even Anna said that she was going to go on there jumping people.
So they wasn't really worried about me. They should have been worried because I was the one that said I was jumping you. Like, you should have been worried. I hope y'all know everybody got fair ones in, but they got jumped too. But all jokes aside, bro, we was
So, that's one thing I like about Anna. She is real with it, and she doesn't care. So, let's get into some of these stories. Scarface goes on IG and says, Biggie kicked me in my face. Sapphire kicked me in my stomach. I keep falling on my butt, which hurts. And I'm just glad I never folded the whole time. Never backed down and kept running phase. Probably had the most fights. I don't know. I had to keep going off stage to drink water. Okay? So she's basically saying people jumped her. But according to everybody else, when they went on live and spoke about it, everybody got their licked one-on-one, but it was back-to-back. Okay? So it wasn't just like all 4 or 5 of them on her at once. That's jumping. Jumping is not back-to-back. But it might seem like that because nobody's really giving the person a break, a timeout. But nobody really cares about that. You know what I'm saying? When you having fights. All right, and then she said, had the whole stage upset, want to talk to me so bad. So now we're going to look at a video of E.T. Showing her face, taking off her makeup, and just showing her face. So let's get into it.
Makeup off my face. I'm using cold. I don't know why. All this makeup. I'm good.
Okay, so I don't know if she like naturally have black rings around her eyes because, but some people have black around their eyes or whatever. But I don't know. It kind of looks kind of black. One of her eyes definitely looks kind of black to me, in my opinion. And then her caption says, win or lose or jumped, whatever you call it, I look fine and I'm fine. Okay? Then she shows a couple scratches. This happened first round with Trashiki, and I ran 3 rounds with Molesky. So she's still, you know, popping her stuff online after the fight, but I don't know how she got those. I don't know what kind of, it looked like she was scraped up on the floor or something. Then she says, Anna snuck me and then wouldn't let me get my round because she was so scared, running around the couch trying to exit stage left. Now, Camilla was on Twitter saying, we don't have no black eyes over here. Rolly said, why y'all didn't help Camilla when I dropped her on her butt? That was the only person who left the reunion early, the F, because Sukihana went on live and stated, her and Sapphire stated that Rolly didn't stay the whole time. It's like she got her check and left, dipped out of there. She ain't want no problems, blah, 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 blah. They also even said Rolly didn't even defend E.T., but she was so quick to jump up in Sukihana's face, talking about something. Don't be yelling at my best friend. Don't be da-da-da-da. Not her best friend, her friend. She said, don't be yelling at my friend. Da-da-da-da. But allegedly, apparently, Rolly didn't defend E.T. So, let's see. Liddy, who was on that STV that pulled up where her peoples for E.T. said, Zeus was holding E.T. like a freaking hostage and we wanted her out. That's it and that's all. But Tasiki was so turned up, she started spitting through the gate. Had me so mad. Y'all know y'all went over there because E.T. contacted y'all and told y'all that she got jumped and y'all pulled up over there. Stop it. That's how I feel. Now, let's see. So we're going to get into this little live that Tasiki went on, okay, and what she had to say. So let's go.
Yo, she tried to dap up with me too. I forgot to tell y'all.
She tried to dap it up. After y'all fought? Who tried to dap it up? She said after they fought, she tried to dap it up with Tasiki. E.T. Oh no, dap it up after you was talking shit online. No. You motherfucker lied and said that you black Tasiki. I ain't never did that much. She whooped your ass until you ain't want to fight no more. I'm doing all the motherfucking yellow tooth that you got. And then first of all, bitch, why you keep wearing Natalie wigs? Yeah. And then I ain't gonna lie, she was getting bigger and bigger on the stage. You the Cleveland Brown looking ass. What the fuck at them big ass jigsaw looking ass?
We did not jump her.
She did get stripped though.
It's called.
She did get waxed down. She got wiped down.
It's called.
The dress was cheap.
No, let me tell y'all. It's called. I made her go 5 or 6 rounds, and then after that, the whole house beat. They didn't do it at one time. They did it one by one.
The effect that Taseki used with the swollen cheeks and stuff like that definitely looked like E.T. face. I'm sorry, it definitely did. Her face looked really swollen, and we're gonna get into the pictures in a minute. Okay, but so Taseki basically said that she did like 5 or 6 rounds with E.T. Okay, according to E.T. was only 3 rounds, but we are gonna see how much rounds they actually went when the reunion comes. Okay, but they be editing out stuff. Okay, and she also said that nobody jumped her. It was like 1-on-1, basically back to back. All right, let's hear what Rolly had to say. I never left E.T. She left me on stage for 20 minutes with these girls by myself because she was mad because I checked her about attacking Natalie for no reason when she was supposed to go for Taseki. So clearly they're having some friendship miscommunication. Something's going on because it had to wait for the reunion to actually show these true colors. I already knew their friendship was fake. It was phony. It was Rollies using E.T. as a little puppet, and E.T. needed a storyline, so she had to do what she had to do. Okay? Why she looking like Spideress? Okay? They talking about E.T. face, okay? Face on Miss Puff. It looked like E.T. had an allergic reaction. That face looks puffy, E.T. Face swollen and remove the hoodie because she kept having on hoodies. Yep, she looks like a T-Rex. I'm sorry. Look like 2 black eyes to me and maybe a knot on the forehead. So these are the pictures. Her face definitely looks swollen. Like, it looks swollen. Okay. It just look crazy. All right, so here go Rolly. Let's see what she had to say. Why the F y'all get on this internet lying y'all butts off this morning? Child, we stayed the entire reunion and me and E.T. played with them girls all night. We did what the F we needed to do and girls was trying to be friends right after. I had all of them hitting my blunts. I ain't hit nothing from Suki. Okay. Right after we was done talking to Nene, I did my final thoughts because mother effers was so drunk they couldn't shut the F up and let people talk. We about to let them cameras speak for itself because, baby, it's the lies. And just because you don't have a scratch don't mean you didn't get dropped because I was on y'all mother effer's head. I had honor running, okay? So we are going to see exactly what the reunion says. And then Rolly also says, and when did I leave E.T.? I was there during her and Sapphire's fight. Matter of fact, every fight, unless y'all did some girls stuff after I did my final thoughts. And when I went to my trailer and I told each and every last one of them not to jump in or we was fighting. Not one mother freaker jumped in. I bet. But y'all all stood on what? Okay, like, let's be real. Did y'all get hit that mother freaking hard that y'all don't remember nothing? So here Rolly is basically saying nobody jumped in. Because she said if somebody jumped in, she would be fighting, right? So E.T. said that she got jumped, but Rolly saying nobody jumped in. Rolly also says, you think my boss going to pay me $50K and let me leave? I took a nap and woke up on bullcrap. So where did you take a nap, Rolly? Because you say you was there the entire time. Girl, why y'all didn't help Camilla when I dropped her on her butt? Okay, we already spoke about that. Now, somebody, Everything Hazel from That Ass TV and Billy Barbie, who is Billy on That Ass TV, reposted. So somebody says the way Scarface closed Taseki eye, and then Billy responds with a yeah, E.T. Billy also says we need Now That's TV versus Zeus. Rolly better had helped E.T. or I'm on your butt. Bullheaded to bullhead. Okay? So my thing is this. If they have a Now That's TV versus Zeus, I don't think that's going to be good. I definitely have my win on Now That's TV. Because y'all already know, Now That's TV, they're raw and uncut. They let you, like, actually fight. Like, fight. Like, fight. Somebody's leaving with a black eye, shut eye, busted lip, bloody nose, bald spot. Somebody leaving with something on That Ass TV. Zeus, security jumps in too fast for any fights that actually happen. You might get a little look here and there, okay, depending on how fast the security is. But Zeus not really letting you thump it out, all right? They not really letting you do that. So I have my bets on That Ass TV. Okay, let's see. Let's hear what Mariah Lynn has to say because apparently Now That's TV people snuck Mariah Lynn and they basically said they thought it was Animac. So let's just listen to what Mariah Lynn had to say about that situation.
E.T. said, you gonna sit on the internet? I said, are you? That's when her friend snuck me. Because, are you? If she would have said, no. Okay, no. Cool, that would have been the end of that. But when George the motherfucking of the jungle wants to come out of nowhere and sneak me, like, you corny as that bitch. Then you ain't even knock me out. You get slammed on your back, looking stupid. I did not jump nobody. I fought my fades. That's that.
Okay, so according to Mariah Lynn, she didn't jump nobody and she did her fair ones. That's it. Okay. Now everybody is saying, besides Anna, because Anna says she's jumping. Okay. Everybody else saying that they shot their fair ones. Okay. So we're gonna see when the stuff happened. Now let's listen to the girls from That Ass TV and what they had to say about Mariah and the girl, sneaking up on her.
I know that I thought Mariah Lynn was you, so that punch was for you. No shade. I feel sorry for Mariah. No shade.
But they said Mariah jumped in too. It's in our group chat. She said Mariah tried to jump in. Anna pulled.
Okay, so apparently the people that was in a group chat for the Now That's TV, ET, apparently said that these are the people that jumped in. Because the Now That's TV people wasn't in the building. Okay? They came while or after whatever they was filming. Okay? So in the group chat, they said that Mariah Lynn jumped in on ET. Okay, so that's the reason. But they was really trying to get Anna Mac. They thought Mariah Lynn was Anna Mac. So I don't know. I just felt like that whole situation is just like bad. All right, but anyway, let me know how y'all feel about that. Like I stated before, we will speak a little bit more about it when the reunion airs in the next episode. Okay, I don't know how many episodes they have left before the reunion, but yeah, we're gonna talk about it. But let's get into Chrisean and her lies. Okay, now what went viral was her eating out that pan. Okay, eating off the serving spoon or whatever the case may be, right? People was talking about it, how barbaric she is and how she shouldn't have manners, blah, 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 blah. But then you have the people that are, you know, that probably are like her, that is okay with doing this in public or whatever setting that you're in, and they don't care. They just making up excuses for her, okay? So, basically, y'all seen the video. Okay, she looks lit. You can tell she's lit. And I don't want to hear nobody saying, but how you know? How you know? Because you know. If you are a drinker, if you are a smoker, or whatever the case may be, you can know. Or if you've been around people that have been drunk or have been high or whatever the case may be, you would know. Okay, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to know these things. Okay, she was lit. Okay, you could tell she was lit and she was eating off the spoon or whatever the case may be, right? So the chef came out and he spoke about it because he's seen all the negativity and the backlash and everything else that was happening online, okay? Now, we are going to look at the original because nobody posted this video, but we're going to post it because people are making it seem as if this was shown or whatever is going to make anything different, and it's really not. So she was rating the food, so we're going to look at this video real quick and... yeah.
It's great. It's great. It's good. It's good.
What you think?
What do you think I think?
Okay, so she gave a rating. Cool, fine, okay, whatever. But when the video went viral, everybody started talking about her, giving her a whole bunch of backlash. Y'all know how she do. When she get the backlash, she starts coming on the internet, making up stories and making, you know, putting something out there to make it seem like she's a victim and da 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 da. Now, we're going to listen to what she had to say regarding... regarding the viral video, okay? And she claims that it was a skit.
I want to respond to a couple things. Alright, y'all see this viral ass video? I bet I lost my voice. When me eating off the tray. First of all, it's a skit. Me acting like the food is really good.
Girl, skit where? Were you the only one that was aware of this skit? Because even his facial expression tells that he was looking at you like, what in the heck is going on here? So he responds and he said, yo, chill with the negative comments. She came and supported. She showed a lot of love. The bloggers are twisting the story. I guess that's what made her say it was a skit. But we already know this because when she gets too much negativity on her, she tries to backtrack and make up a story. And for the smart ones like me in the back that's been seeing this, we would have knew as soon as she said it was a skit, like, girl, bye. Then she came out, you know, and he said this, right? And then he says, she enjoyed the food, and that was her reaction. We was vibing. I'm not mad about it, so you shouldn't be. Leave her alone respectfully and positive energy to everyone. You tag the neighborhood talk to clear the air. Boy We understand that you have a business and you don't want any negativity attached to your brand, your name, your business, whatever. You don't want that, right? But y'all got to understand dealing with certain individuals and their history when it comes to business or public, like in the environment or whatever, how they act. And, you know, you should be more concerned on your business and who you want to have in your camera or anything. Because anything can happen, but it's still going to be on you because you decided that you wanted to allow this person to be involved in any type of business, rating the food or whatever the case may be. Don't know. Whatever. But at the end of the day, we understand it was a vibe for you. You liked her rating. She's Chriseanrock. And you felt like you had to come out to try to sugarcoat stuff. But he really didn't sugarcoat anything. He basically just said in here that she was a liar. Maybe that's why she said it was a skit, because of all the negativity and the twisting arounds and stuff like that. No. We see how she was acting. You can't take away from how she acts because she doesn't have any manners. She is a mom now and she needs to, you know, act accordingly. And that's just how I feel. And if you don't feel like that, then you are a type of person that do the things that she do in public and in the environment. Like, who does that? I don't care what type of function, event, or whatever it is. You never eat off the serving spoon. That is a serving spoon for a reason, to serve the food, not to serve your mouth. That's not a personal spoon. So, I mean, if y'all okay with that, then y'all okay with it. But me and everybody else that have common sense, that have manners, is not going to do that. And that's just how I feel about it. Okay? So, that's that. Now, let's fast forward. Okay? Y'all can see all the video clips on my Instagram, okay? We're going to talk about some of the things that Chrisean mentioned in her live, her recent live. She went live. She was talking about Blueface and everything else, or where they stand and stuff like that. She also mentioned about when Blueface come out, she's going to have another baby by him. She also says that she's not going outside. She's not going to events. She's not doing any booking. She's not doing nothing that basically she's going to stop her money. And then when she started seeing people comments on the live, like, why would you stop your money? Do you? Da-da-da-da. She like, but I'm not going to stop my money. I'm just saying, like, if he's locked up, I'm locked up too. Now, I know that I said some of us, we all went through the, you know, the dumb moment when it comes to a man and trying to give chances and you love him and you stay and stuff like that. And I always say that is the difference between regular degular that does not have any type of fame or any type of spotlights. It's different. You could do whatever you want to do on the low and nobody really got to do anything or say anything to you because they're not going to know unless you put it out there. Chrisean is the type of person to put it out there. So we are going to give opinions. Right? There's no way in hell. Now, it has to be certain boundaries for you to stick with somebody. And there has to be a boundary where if they cross that line, you got to get up out of there. You got to really be smarter than what you are right now. Chrisean, ain't no way. This man did all of this to you. DV. Now, mind you, you did some DV stuff too. But when it comes to your child, he crossed that line. He crossed that boundary. He kidnapped your child, according to you. You claim that he might want to freak on your son. You call him gay. You're saying he damaged your stuff. He's stalking you and all type of stuff. You got a restraining order on him. All type of stuff. The list goes on. He still don't claim the baby. Once he go to jail, he start making them jail calls, and all of a sudden you back in love and he in jail, I'm in jail. Even though he not claiming my son, he haven't did anything for my son since he been out, and he's like 4 months now, right? He's like 4 months. You should, I'm telling you, when it comes to your kids, regardless of how she moved without a child involved, now you have a child involved. That's way much more serious than you by yourself and you just making these dumb decisions. Now your decisions are based upon parenting. Your child gets affected. So I just felt like she's like, everybody make it seem as if she really like has something mental wrong with her. Like if she's really like, slow. I don't think she is. We all have slow moments in our life, okay? We all have those moments where we don't think clearly, we do things, and we all have those, okay? But when she talks and she explaining certain things, that we know that she has common sense. She just don't care because it's Blueface. It's obsession at this point. It's not, it goes beyond love. You understand what I'm saying? Because you can tolerate certain things when you're in love with somebody, but when you cross that line and you don't know, and you just can't come back from it, you just don't care about nothing else, not even your child comes first, that's called obsession. Okay? She is obsessed with Blueface, and then every time she tells you a story, she always making excuses into, but he helped me. He made me this way. Like, he made me who I am. He gave me that opportunity. I'ma always love him for. All right, who cares? Now you're making a name for yourself. He put you up on the map. We already know this because of Blue Girls Club. We already know this. But you took it to where you needed to take it to over your toxic situations that you had got going on. Putting your business out online, and, you know, it became entertainment for other people because we're not in your shoes. So it's entertainment at this point because we watch it on shows. We watch shows with people fighting. We watch movies with people fighting. It's entertainment. It's like watching a movie at this point. Who cares? The only people that it's really going to affect is Chrisean and Blueface and everybody else that's involved personally in that situation. Us on the outside is looking in, that's on the internet talking about it, it's not going to affect us, and not one single bit. It ain't going to affect me because I don't know them and I don't really care, but I'm going to speak on it. So she spoke about a lot of things, and I just feel like that is dumb. You have a child that you need to make money for. You want to keep basing things around Blueface. Blueface is not basing nothing around you. He got everybody else tatted on him. His mom. He got his kids. He even got Jaden and Alexis. But he never even got your initials. Don't got your face. Don't got your name. Don't got your birthday. Don't got nothing on him of you. But you want to cover your tattoos, but then talk about he need to make up his mind. And if he in jail, I'm in jail. I'm going to go to court. I'm going to bring my baby along. I'm going to make those jail visits. Listen, I don't know if she could go to the jail or not because of her warrants or whatever legal stuff she got going on. But she did go to court. So, I mean, it's not really stopping her, right? And she is the type of person to take her baby up in that jail to the jail visits. He been treating you and Chrisean Jr. like crap. Literally, like dirt on the floor. And you just want to give him your all. Girl, you think that you're going to be ride or die for him while he in jail, while he is talking them sweet old nothings in your ear, the jail talk? You think that is going to do something? Oh, he's going to be like, oh, yeah. When he come out, he say he's going to marry me, and we're going to live together, and he's going to be a father to Chrisean Jr., and everything's going to be good. Girl, watch when he come out. Watch when he come out. It's going to be a whole different story. He's going to go up online, make a fool out of you again and your child, and then you're going to start crying, and then you're going to start talking about something, and nobody cares. I'm just saying that right now. But anyways, that's what I wanted to talk about, all right? Now, when it comes to Karlissa, because Karlissa, I want to talk about this too, and then I'm going to wrap this up, okay? Karlissa goes on, and she's talking about, because you know Jaden is with her little boo, okay? The girl, okay? I forgot her name, but she with the girl, okay? Karlissa says, engaged to be married and out with your new woman the first week your man is in jail is exactly why God had to end that journey. First of all, Blueface and Jaden and Alexis been said that they wasn't together. The engagement is clearly not on, okay? And they was making money together. Blueface is already aware that Jaden and Alexis likes women. She keeps her a woman, and they had plenty of interviews where she always stated that she messed with women. And Blueface is okay with that. He make it seem as long as it's not a man. Did y'all not forget that Blueface and Jaden was in a whole poly relationship with another female who was Jiggy? So let's not act like Jaden Alexis is new to the, and she deserves to be happy. So Karlissa, I understand that's your son, but your son is dirt. He's trash. He doesn't know how to treat women. He doesn't even know how to treat his own mother. Okay, so for you to even try to judge Jaden Alexis because she with a female, who cares if he put himself in jail? Jaden Alexis don't got to do that time with him. Y'all got to understand. Okay, Blueface put himself in these situations. He decided that he wanted to deal with Chrisean and deal with whoever he wanted to deal with and get himself in these situations that he decided that he wanted, be guilty for. So that's on him. But Jaden Alexis, I feel like she had her loyalty done with him. She proved her loyalty to Blueface, and that's the reason why he keep going back to her, and that's the reason why he proposed to her. Y'all might be like, oh, he only proposed to her to get Chrisean mad. It doesn't even matter. He still did it. It was going viral. That is actually, regardless of whatever his intentions was, that's actually showing more than what he does for Chrisean. Jaden deserves to be happy. If she wants to be with a female, then she's going to be with a female. I feel like she needs to move on from Blueface and she needs to focus on herself. But what I think that Jaden and this girl is going to last? No, I do not. That's just how I feel. I don't think that it's going to last. I don't know if this is just a little phase, a little something, a little situationship. I don't know. But we shall see how that's going to play out. But I just feel like Karlissa needs to relax. Okay, she needs to focus on herself, focus on her show, whatever she got going on. And that's it, because your kids is going to do whatever they want to do. They're adults now, and we understand that you need your clout moment from online because you feel like these are my kids and I'm going to have to do this. You don't have to do anything. But one thing about it is, why are you always talking down on Jaden and Alexis? Like, what do you really got against her? It's weird at this point. You understand what I'm saying? She don't really pay you any mind. And if she do speak out, she's a shut the F up. She did say that. She like, shut the F up. Because, right. She always, Karlissa always targets Jaden, talking about her body, her butt, comparing her butt, like, girl, weird. And Jaden still don't go in as, like, how I think that she would go in if she really was bothered. But she speak out when she want to speak out. But you know the difference between a clout chaser and a person that doesn't really care. Clout chasers is going to always come out on the internet trying to explain something or trying to expose something or trying to be involved and assert themselves in anything that's going around online. That's Karlissa, that's Chrisean, that's Blueface. Those are the clout chasers. Jaden Alexis is not a clout chaser because she don't intentionally try to put things out online and try to start things and try to do that and try to expose. She don't do that. If anything, she's defending herself or responding to things that's coming at her. And she barely even does that. Okay, so let's cut it out. Karlissa, Jaden Alexis is eating a cooch, and she don't want Blueface right now, and they been stopped that. So it's not like, oh my God, he just went in and she just started talking to somebody. No, she been talking to the person. She been around the person. Okay, so at the end of the day, let me know how y'all feel about all of that. I'm gonna just say this right now. Since I am in school, I'm not going to be doing a whole bunch of videos. I'm going to try my best to do them. My next in-person will probably be towards the end of January or the beginning of February, okay? And I'm just going to do audios, okay, whenever I can because those are faster, and I just want to put the content out when I can. But anyway, I love y'all. Let me know how y'all feel about everything, and I'll see y'all in the next one. And this one was a little bit longer, so, I mean, enjoy.